My question for you is, stepping back, like, what was it that actually, because you've been doing this 11 years, like, why are you still doing it? Because to step in a pothole once and be like, okay, that worked out, I didn't break anything, this is okay, is one thing. But to do it for 11 years, to continually move forward in these projects, some of them are much more complicated, some are quite simple. But why? Why are you doing it?
Well, if you want to know the honest truth, there's been plenty of times I've asked myself that question. In fact, and anyone who's been heavily involved with our organization has asked that, because I tell people now that volunteer, and it's their first one, to be prepared for something to come up that you'll want to say, hey, oh shoot, I wanted to help, but it's not going to work out right now. Because you know what? That's life. And I've come to learn, whenever there's something about when you're trying to gather to do something good, I don't know, call it whatever you believe, there's opposition. Things happen. Every excuse in the world will come up for why it's not a good time, or I'm not able to do this right now. And there's times where it does take a lot out of those of us who are organizing it. We've gotten better at some of those obstacles as we've gone along, just by getting more organized. But what I've learned is you just can't prepare for certain things that are going to happen that'll make it more challenging than you thought. But it's just like anything in life, when you push through that and you do it anyways. I mean, it's lucky that every single time I've met the family prior to the project, because it would have been easier to give up. But when you know someone's counting on you, and we haven't promised anything specific, but we at least got to show up and do as much as we can.
Yeah, your best.
And there's times where we don't think anything that we were hoping for was going to happen because someone didn't come through or this didn't happen. We just said, you just cannot give up on these people. You got to show up and do the best we can. And every single time you do that, you're blessed for it. I have seen it a million times over. Things fall into place. Sometimes at the last second, someone shows up with something you didn't even put out there that we needed. It truly is a miracle. And the glorious feeling of experiencing that over and over, don't get me going. That is what will keep you going, because how could you ever trade that opportunity, that experience? Because it would have been so easy to give up. And you see people's lives change, and you just go, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we did this. And everybody is the same way, and you're bonded for life because of it. That's why we still show up. We are, a lot of us that have done this for so long, I mean, you're family at this point. You struggle through, and then you have such an amazing experience. And you see people's lives change. You see kids that lost their father. He took his own life, and they won't even look you in the eye when you meet with them beforehand. This is a true story. And this one girl, someone had showed up in this one project with this beautiful turquoise refinished dresser, and he said, I heard you're doing this, and this is just one story. I can tell you a million. I make these dressers, and I'm clear. He was like an hour and a half away, and I want to donate this. And it was just amazing. It was like fit in this girl's room perfectly. And everything came together for this girl. She was like 15, 16. And about a week after the project, the smile on that girl's face, when I couldn't even get her to look me in the eyes several times before. And then she posted a video of herself singing with her guitar in her room like a week later. And she thanked everybody. And she just was like, just the happiness she feels in her room when she just had gone through something so hard, like losing her dad that way. How would you not be so, it's addicting to go do it again. It really is. People just, when's the next one? I'm like, hold on. That's how it keeps going. How do you stop? Oh, Rob.
I love that so much. I can't even tell you how much I needed to hear that tonight. That is powerful. That's powerful medicine. Thank you for that story.